Good evening. We're finishing up in Matthew chapter 13 about the parable Jesus told earlier that we read about in the beginning of the chapter about the farmer and the four soils and where he threw seed down. So go back and read the very beginning of chapter 13. But tonight we're going to be down in verse 18 where the disciples asked Jesus, after he told this parable, why do you tell things like this in stories? He explained it, and that's what we covered in the last video. So make sure you check that out. But now we're going to be talking about the explanation. Jesus is actually going to be explaining the parable in detail. Let's begin. Verse 18. Now here is the explanation of the story I told about the farmer sowing grain. The seed that fell on the hard path represents those who hear the good news about the kingdom and don't understand it. Then the evil one comes and snatches the seed away from their hearts. The rocky soil represents those who hear the message and receive it with joy. But like young plants in such soil, their roots don't go very deep. At first they get along fine, but they wilt as soon as they have problems or are persecuted because they believe the word. The thorny ground represents those who hear and accept the good news. But all too quickly the message is crowded out by the cares of this life and the lure of wealth, so no crop is produced. The good soil represents the hearts of those who truly accept God's message and produce a huge harvest, 30, 60, or even 100 times as much as had been planted. Hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and God bless you.